Okay, whenever you've finished then the right hand, you've gone back, checked it with the cotton, and just one thing I wanted to remind you, when you file, you want to hold the emery board at a 45-degree angle to the nail. You don't want to be parallel, 45. That way you can see what you're doing and you'll be getting it at the right angle. So you've checked it with cotton, it's not catching, and then we're going to switch. We're going to take this hand, and you can either cross them over or carefully move your bowl and then let them soak the opposite hand, okay? So now we're going to dry off the fingertip. I have my towel on my lap. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get, well, I guess I don't need it yet, never mind. I'm going to take your orange wood stick, dip it in the water, apply your cotton, okay? Again, I'm going to move this back. We had everything in order, and then this shifts up. You're going to take your cuticle remover, okay, apply it.
Cotton head in It's a cotton head in any muggins.
You're going to take it and apply it a little bit. Oops. A little bit to each nail, and work it in around the cuticle. You following me on your procedure book? What step are we?
We are
step 9. All right. We're going to come over here, and I'm going to grab my tweezers. Now, this stuff has been in a disinfectant, which is your barbicide. So, this is what I need my towel for. You want to rinse it off. This works best, I think, to take off little bits of cuticle, also to be able to get it off of your orange wood stick. Okay? And then I'm going to take my cuticle pusher. Again, I need to rinse off the barbicide. And we're going to start again with the little finger. I'm going to slide her back a little bit onto the pillow. And you want to have the flat side down, okay? We don't use the pointed side, we use the flatter end, spoon shape. And we're going to make little circles, and I'm going to push back. And what this does is, remember that skin, the cuticle starts to grow onto the nail, and you want to get that off. Does it hurt?
Kinda? Push the thing up.
Alright, so I'm going to say, this is why we practice on each other. You know, you need to tell me if that hurts, okay? Because I don't know, you know, until I have it done. Until, you know, you're doing it. So you want to say if it hurts or not. Gently. You shouldn't be using a lot of pressure, but you're just making little tiny circles and getting that dead cuticle off there. Does it hurt at all? No? Okay. And again, the other hand is soaking. You always want to make sure that the hand has soaked before you did this. Why?
So that it softens the cuticle?
Right. Can you imagine if I am pushing back on this, when that nail, that cuticle is dry, it's going to make them ratty? Yeah, and it will hurt. Okay, but see how I'm just getting that dead cuticle off of here? You can see it? Wow, you've got a lot. Do you ever push back your cuticles?
Shallow push back.
No? Oh, you'll love it. Your nails will look nicer when they're filed. You get rid of those dry, cracked things. That hurt? Oh, I'm sorry. So I need to watch. She's got sensitive fingers. You do? Okay. Just tell me. That's all right. This is how we learn learn about the right amount of pressure. Okay. Do you see what I'm doing? It's just little tiny circles. Just getting that where it grows onto the nail off. Now, obviously, you can see why you don't want to have to use this towel on somebody else. It'd be kind of gross.
Isn't that skin or the lotion?
Actually, it's a little bit of both. Okay. Now, once I get this hand finished, okay. Okay, I can go then to the next one. I'm going to put this back in. Okay, because you always return your materials here. Do not leave them laying on the counter. Okay, we have the Sanex here, so I can keep everything on there, but I don't go off of that spot. And then I'm going to switch this out. I'm going to bring this hand. Whoops. You can re-soak that one if you want to for a little bit to rinse that off, or you can wait and do all 10 at once. Okay, and then we're going to dry the fingertips off and begin again and apply the cuticle cream.